So we are going to create a new project and animate. Simply File, New, and the default settings, the 1280 by 720, 30 frame rate, ActionScript 3, hit Create. And I do find it helpful if you go up to where it says 100% and change that to 50% so you can see the whole stage. I think that is helpful when we're working on projects. And where do I want to put myself so I'm out of the way? Maybe up here. All right, so if you were creating an animation and you wanted the lights of a car to go on and off, okay, you wanted the lights of the car to go on and off. Or if you were doing a ball and you wanted the ball to constantly change colors from red to blue to green, red to blue to green, red to blue to green, would you want to have to go into every frame and constantly turn on, turn off, turn on, turn off, or red, blue, green, red, blue, green, red, blue, green? That would become very time consuming, okay? Not a good use of your time. So we're going to take a look at how we almost, I don't want to say pre-program a symbol, but how we can take a symbol and that symbol will play for as long as we want, repeating the characteristic that we want that symbol to do. So let's use the example of the bouncing ball that you guys have already created. That bouncing ball came down and back up. If you wanted that to continue, you could copy and paste those frames out forever. But again, why have to take the time to kind of copy and paste those frames and take the chance of accidentally misaligning something? So we're going to take a look at that. So I'm going to do one step, and then I will stop for a second so you can do it. It is not a hard step. It's just a setup step that we need. So these are basic skills that I'm hoping you know how to do. I am going to start by drawing a circle, and I'm going to make it green. And I made it green simply because that should be an easy color that we can see. I'm then going to click in frame 2, and I am going to right click, and I am going to say convert to keyframe. When I converted to keyframe, that gave me a second green circle. Do you understand that it's a second green circle now? Nothing has changed. But I am going to select it, and in my properties, I am going to change the color. I am now going to go to frame 3, convert to keyframes. So now I have 1 green, 2 pink. I'm going to make this pink one turn to blue. I want that to repeat over and over again. Yes, I could select all these frames and copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, but maybe I want this later down the road to go into another animation. I don't want to have to open this animation back up and copy that. Okay, so we're going to make this into a self-contained symbol, but this is our setup for it. So I'm going to pause so you guys can set this much up. Right now, if I hit play, my animation plays out. Okay, but again, if I wanted this to continue on forever, or to take it into other animations, I don't want to have to come back and copy and paste these frames. Now we know that if we right click, we can convert to a symbol, but if I do that, it is only taking this frame and it's making this frame a symbol, not all 3. Even if I click and drag and select all of them or select all of these frames, it still won't take all of them and make it a symbol. However, if I go to library, I can hit new, and I want this to be a graphic symbol, and I'm going to call it color change. Okay, but that symbol is blank. Okay, that symbol is blank. I'm going to go back to where it says layer 1, and I am going to copy this layer and I'm going to open up this blank symbol. Why are you not letting me paste? There we go. And I'm going to paste those layers. Now, this is my symbol. This is still blank. Nope, there it is. This is now my symbol. So here's the benefit if I go back here, I can now bring that symbol in, and I will have what did Mrs. Martin do wrong? Okay, so I think I figured out what I did wrong. I was dragging from here, the image. I need to drag from here. When I drag from here, it'll work. But do you see how we basically had to create it once, and now I can put multiples on the page? Or if I wanted them to continue out, I'll show you tomorrow how we're going to change properties as well. Do we think we were successful on making the symbol, and now I've shown you how to put it on the page and I was doing it wrong? That will be okay to continue from here tomorrow? Excellent.